My boyfriend's female friend hates me because I asked him not to sleep in a bed with another woman. She's like, why are you spoiling our fun?
Man, party pooper.
Hi, everyone. My boyfriend has a big group of friends with lots of girls in it. A lot of times after they go out or have too much to drink, they'll crash at someone's house. By the way, this comes from Lost Strawberry on the OKstorytime subreddit. So one night he came home and shared he slept in a bed with this girl who the texts are from. We did not have a fight at all. I know he's grown up doing this. I told him I wasn't super comfortable with that and asked if he could not do that, to which he did not argue at all and expressed total respect for my boundary. We have not spoken about it since. She texted me the morning after they went out, which are these pictures. Am I overreacting by telling her she's overstepping, or are her concerns valid? Transcript of the text messages. Other woman. Hi, OP. So last night when your boyfriend and I went out, we three and all went back to redacted. And your boyfriend and I were going to take the pull-out couch, and he let me know you were not comfortable with him sleeping in a bed with me. Well, I totally understand. I want to let you know I've never tried anything with your boyfriend and would never. I felt bad that he had to sleep on the floor, and it just didn't seem fair to him. I promise there's nothing nefarious about us sleeping in a bed together. We've been friends for 16 years. And then OP responded, hey, redacted, I know nothing has ever happened between you two. Don't worry. For me, it's just a matter of what I feel is appropriate in my personal relationships. I trust him fully, but for me, I'm just not comfortable with him sharing a bed with another woman, even if he's known her for a while. It doesn't speak to either of you in terms of trustworthiness. It's just my boundary. Other woman, right, but he had to sleep on the ground. That doesn't seem fair. And he has back problems, so I'm sure he wasn't happy about it either. OP, if it was a problem for him, he could have called me to pick him up or Ubered home or talked to me about it. He hasn't mentioned it to me. Other woman, okay, well, if I'm just being super transparent, it just feels like it's really over the top possessiveness, and it's not a good look for either of you. You can't trust him to sleep in a bed with his girlfriends, and seeing him sleep on the floor makes me sad for him. I really like you and the two of you together, but I know him very well and just wanted to give you an idea of how this might be affecting him / those around him. OP, redacted, while I appreciate how much you care for my boyfriend, honestly, I feel like you're overstepping. This is not your business, and I find it strange you're being a little insistent on demanding he sleep in a bed with you. He agreed to this boundary wholeheartedly, and that's all you need to know about. It's my relationship, and he knows he can come to me if he has a problem with it. I'm done talking about this with you. Other woman, thumbs up. Damn, and there is an update. She's like, he really needs to sleep in a bed with me.
Yeah.
There's no other solution. It's either he sleeps on the floor or he sleeps in a bed with me. Those are the two solutions.
The first text, I kind of get like just being like, hey, by the way, just in case there were any worries, you know, like
nothing happened.
We're good. Like we've known him for forever. You don't have to worry. But the fact that she's like being so insistent about this is like very weird.
Yeah, she's like, no, he needs to sleep in a bed with me, and it's your problem, actually.
Like, his poor back. He can't sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Even though he did not have a problem with it.
Am I crazy, or isn't that supposed to be better for your back when you're on like a hard surface?
That's what I was thinking too.
So she's a liar.
Yeah.
So I showed him the text, and he literally could not believe it at first. I have never seen him get mad, but his face got red and he was really quiet for a moment. He said he was mortified by her behavior towards me. He asked a million times if I was okay, lol. He said she argued with him about it at the time because it's never been an issue, and he just brushed her off. I asked what exactly he said to her, and his words were, I said it makes you uncomfortable and I want to respect that. I'm cool with that response to her personally. Cool. He called her immediately and told her she crossed a line and needed to apologize to me, that her behavior makes it seem like she's trying to sabotage his relationship, and then he was honest with her that most of the friends' girlfriends don't like her. Damn. Whoa. He went a step further. He said, actually, everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Sorry. And she needs to reevaluate how she's making people feel. I was surprised by this because he's typically not confrontational like that. I didn't hear her responses. She was not on speaker. They spoke about it for like 5 minutes. It wasn't the blow up some of you wanted. He was clearly not happy though. My favorite thing he said was, you're doing a great job of pushing people away. No one wants the drama. He told her what's most important is that she apologizes to me, and then he hung up. That was it. I have not received a text from her yet. I'm not sure what he's going to do regarding their friendship, but it's surely very damaged now. There's no doubt she will be out and about the whole group at various points. I'm really not threatened by her. I can deal with a crazy woman and trust him enough to deal with her as well. She doesn't hold any sway over him, so that's all I have for you guys. Sorry. If you're interested, I'm answering a few questions that were asked a lot in the original post. A couple of things to clear up now that I've spoken to him about. He took the cushions from the couch, which is is where the pull-out bed is, and made himself a bed on the ground. Dude had a comforter and pillows and everything. This is hilarious to me because why was she so concerned about his back then? I bet that crap was more comfortable than the pull-out couch. It's also worth noting he's the kind of guy that could fall asleep doing a handstand. He can literally sleep anywhere, anytime. He doesn't have back problems. He twinged something in his back at the gym last week and it'll clear up soon. I don't know what she's on about with that, which I should have specified in my original post. I don't want to get defensive, but I want to clarify I didn't demand he doesn't sleep in a bed with women. I asked him about it. He agreed because it's not a necessary activity in his life, lol. It's an easy one for him to cut out. His words are that he literally has no problem not sleeping in a bed with the girls. We're very open, and if something arises where that's the only option, I'm fine with that. There was a lot of debate about this rule I set, and it was interesting to read how differently everyone feels about it. It's not that I don't trust him. It's that I find sleeping next to someone to be very intimate. I think it's an important part of a relationship to be unconscious next to each other, lol. I'll often wake up kind of intertwined with him, and in my opinion, it's too intimate a thing to be doing with other women. Some other examples of this could be you get hurt if your partner always goes to their friend for advice before you, or if they go out to a romantic restaurant together. It's not spicy sleep stuff, but maybe crosses a line in intimacy. And by the way, you can cross lines with intimacy with us if you join us every weekday at 3 p.m. PST, just have our profile. And there is a little bit left. What are your thoughts?
I think OP's being so chill about this.
OP's being so open and like very clear about her boundaries.
Yeah.
That's great.
And they seem to have a very healthy like relationship and communication style with all this.
It seems like nothing is wrong with their relationship.
Not at all.
It's just this girl.
Right. So
who no one likes anyway. So it's fine.
I guess so. You're doing fine, OP.
Solution
This
solved.
other girl's crazy.
I also don't want to share too much about her because I don't want to dox everyone, but she's known to be extremely jealous as all of the friends are starting to settle down with their partners. I'm not shocked that this happened. I will not be showing him or her this thread. Sorry. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. I think it's all solved.
I think so too.
I don't think there's any issues here except for her.
Yeah, she probably has some issues with it still, but
oh well.
Off OP's hands.
Yeah. Wipe your hands of her.
Right.
But that's the end of that story. So we'll see you next time.